Number 19, translate and solve. We've been given 12 subtracted from 3 times a number is 6 more than the number. Find the number. Now, if you watched video 18, we're also translating a word phrase into a mathematical equation. And I mentioned in video 18 that 9 times out of 10, the order in which the elements are presented to you in the word phrase is the order that you are going to write those elements in your equation. However, there are occasions where certain words in the word phrase tell you that you have to reverse the order that you are going to write them in your actual equation. So let's look here. We have 12 subtracted from 3 times a number. Well, subtracted from, this is one of those phrases that indicates we have to reverse the order of the numbers as they were presented to us in the word problem. So even though the number 12 comes first in the word problem, because we have this little phrase subtracted from, we know that we have to reverse the order and put whatever comes after this little phrase first and then the 12. So 12 subtracted from 3 times a number. Well, again, for our unknown, we're going to let x represent that unknown. So how do we represent 3 times that unknown, that number? Well, we're going to say 3 times that number, that unknown, and minus 12. All right, so again, we have 12 subtracted from 3 times a number is, and we talked about last video in number 18 that when you see the word is, that means equals 6 more than the number. Again, more than is one of those key phrases that tells you, all right, no matter what order the elements were presented to us in the word problem, we have to reverse the order. So just because 6 came first, this more than tells us, all right, well, we have to put what comes after the more than first, and in this case, it's just the number, or x, and more than indicates addition, so we'll say plus the 6. All right, so again, every once in a while, you have to watch out for these key phrases that tell you to reverse the order of these elements. So we end up with the equation 3x minus 12 equals x plus 6. We want to solve for x. We want to get x all by itself. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract x from both sides. Here on the left, we have 3x minus x. Well, that gives us 2x minus 12 equals 6. We want x all by itself, so let's add this 12 to both sides. We end up with 2x equals, and 6 plus 12 is 18. I'm going to go ahead and finish up over here. So 2x equals 18 is where we were. And last step, we'll divide by 2 on both sides. And so we end up with x equals 18 divided by 2, positive 9. And so there we have it. Number 19, x equals 9. And just like with 18, I'm not going to do it here, but we could take this solution, plug it into our original equation that we translated, this 3x minus 12 equals x plus 6, and see if we get a true statement, meaning does the left-hand side equal the right-hand side? If it does, then you can be pretty confident about your solution. If not, then you know, all right, I've got to go back, check my math here. Did I make a little sign error, or did I translate this equation incorrectly? All right, but number 19 is x equals 9.